In Venezuela, the representative of the national government at the dialogue table with the opposition, Héctor Rodríguez, emphasized that Caracas remains committed to dialogue despite conspiratorial attempts by the far right. On behalf of the government delegation, the governor of the state of Miranda rejected the reactions of the opposition after the decisions announced by the highest Venezuelan court regarding some disqualified opposition leaders. Furthermore, Rodríguez rejected the statements made by spokespersons of the U.S. State Department regarding the adoption of possible anti-Venezuelan measures after the decisions announced on Friday. In this regard, he assured that Washington was led into a trap by a part of the opposition. He also ratified the disposition to continue dialogues in spite of the anti-democratic actions of a sector of the opposition.
In spite of all those efforts of the extremist sectors, of stateless sectors, for the attempts of coup d'etat, of assassination, to harm the economy and the social policy of the Venezuelan people, the leadership of the revolution has never doubted that the path is democracy, that the path is dialogue, is debate, that the path is marked by the Bolivarian Constitution of Venezuela.
In addition, Rodríguez emphasized that during the dialogues it was established that only those candidates who comply with the laws will be able to participate in the presidential elections.
Chavez supporters, the force of the Bolivarian Revolution, do not have to solve the internal problems of the opposition. We presume that some actors may have made us understand something that was never discussed. Never dialogue, never, in any document, in any conversation of any candidate in particular. It was always discussed in general terms, and our opposition was clear. Those candidates who comply with Venezuelan law, as in any democracy, may freely participate in any of the upcoming electoral processes: presidential elections, governors, mayors, community councils.
The representative of the national government of Venezuela assured that the opposition has not fully honored the Barbados agreements.
In one key aspect, that the Barbados Agreement has not been fulfilled, and that is what puts it at risk, is the assassination attempt, because part of the Barbados Agreement is the absolute commitment to abandon violence, to abandon coup d'etat, to abandon assassination attempt as a way of doing politics. So those who assume the responsibility for the counterpart, for the opposition, before the dialogue, must say, as I recognize it, Gerald Blythe has said very clearly his absolute rejection of that way of doing politics, that violent way.